Hello everyone. Our project is Got New Energy Plant. There are 6 parts in our case study. The first is a project introduction. As an important provincial level strategic emerging industry and advanced manufacturing development platform in the North-Wind linkage area of Hangzhou West Science and Technology Innovation Corridor, the organic renewal of industrial land in Xinjiang Economic Development Zone is of practical urgency. This project will empower the Xinjiang Economic Development Zone and inject interest into its development. The project is located in Renhe Street, Yuhang District, Hangzhou, with adjacent plots to the east, Green Belt on the north side of the river to the south, Renkang Road to the west, and Fengxin Road to the north. The project covers an area of 35,231 square meters, with a total area of about 107,882.09 square meters. The construction section is divided into 4 zones, A, B, C, D. The parking lot and the dangerous goods warehouse will be built in Zone A. The workshop and the surrounding outdoor landscape will be built in Zone B and C, and the basement supporting rooms and staff dormitories will be built in Zone D.
Okay, to continue. The second part is the construction program component description of some work. In this part, we choose 2 construction work to introduce. The first one is the pile foundation enclosure construction. For pre-construction preparation, the procedure is measurement and positioning, cleaning hole, posting pile jointing, pile pricing, and the final is the termination of pile pricing. This picture is showing the procedure of the pre-construction preparation. And for green construction excavation process, we need to concentrate protection, earth excavation. In earth excavation shall be carried out in layers, zones, and blocks according to the program design and supported in time to reduce the unsupported time of the perimeter wall. Earth excavation should be carried out row by row, and it is strictly prohibited to dig to the bottom at one time. For construction electricity must be compliant. The implementation of 1 machine, 1 box, 1 leakage, 1 insurance. Electricians must be licensed. Non-project electricians are prohibited to operate. For the other parts, we need to strengthen safety inspection and strengthen safety education and training. The second one is the E&M construction for electromechanical pre-reservation and pre-embedding works. We need to concern structural hole reservation, concealed laying of electromechanical pipelines, casing pre-buried through the building walls and other waterproof walls, lightning protection and grounding pre-buried. We also consider about the ventilation and air conditioning project and the electrical engineering construction. For the fire protection system engineering, we should ensure the construction unit has fire protection qualifications and passes the IDLs to obtain a license, and a quality management system should be established with strict material inspections. Safety management is crucial with warning signs, fire equipment, and regular safety training for personnel. Environmental protection measures should also be taken. After completion, the fire protection system should be fully tested, including pipe sealing, installation quality, and system response speed. A maintenance system should be established for regular upkeep.
Okay. I'd like to introduce the third part, some project details. And the first, the WBS work breakdown structure. The project divided into four parts. The preliminary preparation as a necessary stage before the formal construction begins. The construction of the temporary facilities and the balancing of the earthwork create conditions for the subsequent construction and the equipment mobilization and different mechanical equipment will enter the project from the first day to the last day to ensure the normal construction process. And the construction schedule. Mm, the project is divided into four areas. A detailed project of for different projects in each area are listed in detail, such as basic structure construction, building structure construction, and so on. It should be noted as there is no main buildings in area A and there is an underground structure in area D, so there is a related basement construction stage. Project close out and the completion of the all above the stage markers at the end of the construction. And the second part is a AON chart about this chart shows the critical path is A to D to K to M to N to Q. And the AON chart shows that in addition to the preliminary preparation and in the progress plan of the construction process of the four zones, in infrastructure construction, master structure construction, main structure, exceed acceptance and E&M engineering construction in Zone C are all on the key lines. So the construction project in Zone C is the most critical part of the project to determine the length of the construction period. This part of the project determines the shortest completion time of the entire project. And the third part, Gantt chart. Our team makes the Gantt chart through the project management software, Microsoft Project, outing the Gantt chart by entering the project's task name, duration per tasks, and mark the critical paths to control the construction period.
Let me introduce the first part, cost annotation. In project management, schedule crushing is really effective method, especially when time is super tight. It has a few main goals: catching up on progress, making sure the project gets finished on time, and improving the overall value of the project through smart planning and resource use. At the same time, this strategy also help manager make the right decision more quickly when emergency pop up. In our project, we can not only speed things up by increasing the amount of labor, but also applying some advanced technical to optimize the work. For example, we can use BIM technology to manage construction details through 3D visualization, helping everyone stay on the same page. On site, we can use smart cloud platform to adjust the results efficiently. Instead of traditional bricks, we could use ALC panels, which are much easier and faster to install. Also, intelligent manager robots can greatly boost our efficiency, making sure we stay on schedule. As we can see from the table, it lists several project activities comparing the normal time and cost versus the crushing time and cost. Each activity has a scheduled crushing slope, which tells us how much extra cost is needed to reduce the timeline by 1 unit. By analyzing this data, we can decide which activities are best suited for crushing to achieve the greatest time saving at the lowest possible cost.
Okay, so the last part is the optimization. The critical path method approach to project scheduling. It is assumed that the normal time to complete an activity, which can be met at a normal cost, can be crashed to a reduced time under maximum crashing for an increased cost. So you can see the whole time for this project using normal times is 278 days. We need to solve which activities should be crashed and by how many days in order for the project to be complete in 262 days. So you can see it is the AON network. We use the Lindo program to solve this question. It's separate into 3 steps. The first is the objective function, and we set some constraints, and we solve the question. So we defined xi as the earliest finish time for activity I, and yi the amount of time activity I is crashed. You can see the function there. We also set some constraints. The amount of time activity I can be crashed, and the earliest finish time for activity I. Don't forget this. We have some limited days in 362 days, and also all the activity I will should be larger than 0. Okay, we put the whole program into the Lindo. You can see some formulations there, and we made this chart. You can see the activity A, C, D, E, and H have some crash days, and the total cost is about 140 million. Through project scheduling and the software calculations, we control the project cost around 140 million, and the project duration around 12 months. In this project plan, we succeed in controlling the cost and the schedule within the expected effect through the rational use of funds and reasonable scheduling, and the project plan was relatively successful. Okay, thank you.